Hello Fiends and Collectors, this is me, Daniel East 1000, back again with a fresh new fade, with another Star Wars The Black Series figure review. Today we are going to be taking a look at probably one of the more beloved characters from the Acolyte series. No matter what you think of the show, we're really here to focus on the FIGGIEs themselves. We are going to be taking a look at none other than Bazil. Before we take a look at the figure itself, we will be taking a look at the packaging just very quickly. Of course, you've got Star Wars The Black Series at the top there, that window where the figure would sit, but then also you've got that lovely backdrop with the colour fade there. Very, very nice. Definitely sets the figure off nicely in that packaging. You've got the name of the character and the number as well. Also the name of the media with that colour banding. A ton of legal garb. A little bit of legal garb at the bottom there as well. And then on the side, nothing much really going on. Star Wars The Black Series, but that colour band going round. On the other side, you've got a lovely picture of the character itself, as well as that colour bleed off and the name. On the back, you've got Star Wars Black Series, that lovely imagery there again. Name of the character, a bit of a bio on the character, which I will include in the description down below. Number of the character, name of the media, ton of legal garb on the bottom there as well, and nothing really going on the top. That's basically the packaging out the way and done with. Bit of the old and the new. So let's get into the figure itself. So here we have Bazil in hand, and yes, he is quite a small figure comparatively to others in the line, and I have to say, when you've got him in box, there's not really much going on. It's a lovely figure, do not get me wrong. Just starting off, as always, a fantastic head sculpt. Really, really cool rodent look. Like I always say, I love it when we get aliens in the line. So it's just worth noting, Bazil's role in the show is a Jedi tracker. He's not force sensitive as far as we're aware. He's just brought in to help them track May down. And he does have some pretty fun scenes. Probably for me, one of the more iconic characters from the show. Everyone loves their furry creatures, and well, this is no exception. Of course, he's wearing his little skull cap hat, and it's got these goggles, of which do move. There's some articulation in that, so you can fold them down. He's wearing this very basic sort of outfit. Looks pretty padded. Got an interesting doodad on his cuff there. And his furry hands, and some kind of strap going around onto his belt, which also has several pouches. And his legs have these sort of knee pads. He looks fairly well wrapped up with those, by the looks of things, fur boots. I don't know if that's his actual fur. I think it is actually. Could be wrong. Some nice detailing there. That's really a lot in terms of what you're looking at with this figure. There's certainly some great textures, some great sculpting, some pretty nice paint application. Would have been nice if there was a bit of a wash just to bring some more of those details out. That's really it in terms of this figure, because he is quite small. But the most frustrating thing about this figure is the fact that it doesn't come with any additional accessories. And really, I can't really name any other accessory that he could come with. But they have included Pip, of which is the same one that was included with Osha Anasea. If you want to check that review out, link will be up there. But it's the exact same Pip sculpt that we've had. It's in this blue plastic, and there's some orange paint application. The actual Pip droid falls out of his hand. He doesn't really hold the accessory particularly well, but you know, it does. But you know, it does articulate just there, so you can move it in various different positions. That's quite cool. I mean, I can understand why they tried to pack something in with this guy, just something, because really I can't think of anything else they could have included. But it's, again, just really frustrating, particularly when you've just got that figure in there and he comes with just one accessory. It's just a whole lot of empty air in that box. That really frustrates me when we see that in Black Series, and particularly when it comes to smaller characters like this. It almost feels like it could have been packed in. There's a slight reduced 2-pack. That being said though, the sculpting, everything is lovely. You know, it's the typical Black Series affair. In terms of his articulation though, the visor does have some articulation, so you can move that up and down. He does have a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows. He does have ball jointed wrists, ball jointed torso, ball jointed hips, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles with the rocker joints. So yeah, you can get this guy in some relatively decent poses. Just due to his quite chunky nature, he is a little bit limited in that posing department, but it's still good enough. Like I said, due to his size, the lack of accessories, it's hard to recommend this one, at least as an immediate pickup. If you can find him at discount, I highly, highly recommend him. But at the £24.99 asking price, very, very hard pill to swallow. Like I said, I can't think of any other accessories that they could have included with him just to pad out the price of it. The only other alternative I could think of would be, like I said, a slightly reduced multi-pack. And believe me, there's plenty of characters from the Acolyte that we are still waiting on. Although it's relatively unknown if we're going to get any more after that unveiled Kelnacker figure. I certainly hope we get more. Think of what you like about the Acolyte. It did have some really interesting character designs, and this one's certainly one of those. But again, it's price point, and that's really the ruling factor for me when it comes to recommending figures, and then this one just ain't it, sadly. But let me know what you guys think. Have you picked this guy up? Have you skipped him? Sound off in the comments down below. And well, this is me, Daniel East 1000, signing out, and thank you very much for watching.